Lovely Virgo, welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, also known as the Paranormal Experiencer. And also welcome to all of those of you who are here as a cross watcher. Definitely appreciate you being here as well. Okay, before I begin, just so you know, I have already prayed and meditated over this reading. I have already cleansed and cleared this space, including myself, and I have already set the crystal grid for your reading as well. Okay, so I'm going to begin by telling you what came through during meditation for the month of March 2022. So the very first thing that came through was Virgo. I saw, it was as if I was seeing a chute that you would see at a bank when you're going through the drive-through and, you know, you're depositing money and then they send you back something to sign or send you your money back through that, like a vacuum chute. Okay, so it was as if I saw a female standing underneath a chute, and there was this clear jar that dropped out of it into this female's hands. And there was all kinds of colorful words all within that jar, as if someone had written in crayon and marker on different little slips of paper. Okay, so what that's telling me is there's going to be some colorful words, and that may mean not in the best sense. Okay, there could be something getting ready to take place this month that you may need to be aware of. So the next thing that came through was, I heard a male guide say, "This is where we need Jesus here." So what I got from that was that there may be a situation again that may get very heated and make you sort of, per se, lose your religion, okay, if you're not very careful with your thoughts and your words this month with this situation. So the next thing that I saw and heard, first I heard the word from a female. She said, babysit. And then in vision, I saw this female. It was the same one that was standing under the vacuum chute. And she put her arms around this younger male. And she was holding this male forcefully, as if, oh no, you're not getting away this time, I've caught you. And this child was like, you know, really stiff and the eyes bulging out, like, oh no, I'm in trouble, I've been caught. Okay, so then the next thing that came through was another male said, do what we're supposed to do. And then I saw in vision, there was a female that was opening a garage door, okay, opening it back, as if a female was inside a house, going out to go into the garage. And there was a male standing behind her, and by a male standing behind her, that means there's someone standing behind you, Virgo. This could be your spirit guide, your holy angel, it could be someone in physical form, but there's someone that's standing behind you, okay? Encouraging you, holding you up through this process. And so as this female opened the door, there was a male that was not supposed to be there, okay, standing at the top of the steps. There were like 3 steps that went down to get into the actual garage, and the male was standing there. And the male looked like he was in his, I would say, mid-50s, salt and pepper hair. But he was turned around and started like almost not an actual running down the stairs, but it was kind of like a fast walk down the stairs. And as he was walking down the stairs, he said this again, do what we're supposed to do. And he kept walking away. And it was as if, oh my gosh, you know, he's been caught and he's trying to talk his way out of it. Okay? But He wasn't supposed to be there in the first place, okay? So again, you've caught someone doing something. And then the last thing that came through was a female, a different one, and she said, you know this and you better not tell anyone now. So I feel like there's someone for many of you this month that basically you know something on them that would embarrass them, maybe could get them in trouble somehow. And so that will kind of give you a clue as to who this person is. You may catch them lying to you or deceiving you in some way. And when you catch them, it's going to be, as in the beginning, you may feel like you're losing your religion, just per se, you know what I mean. You may feel very heated and want to say things that would not be very nice. So I feel like Spirit's saying that this month, definitely watch your words. Be careful. You're being forewarned right now that someone is going to deceive you. Someone, for like I said, most of you, you're going to know something about them that they don't want other people to know, okay? And so it's kind of a thing of, well, if we're not going to get along, you're not going to tell what you know about me, are you? That kind of situation, okay? And I feel like that you may feel like some of you will want to tell these things about this person because you'll be angry and upset. But that's all stemming from being hurt, because I feel like you're going to someone that you trust. And then back to the babysit, I feel like it's also someone in your life, maybe they're not very mature. They could be mature in age, but they may not be very mature with their actions and how they live. And you may honestly feel like you're having to babysit them, or feel like you're having to be a mother to them somehow. And so it's really going to it's really going to hurt, okay? So that's what I'm getting at, and that's what's going to bring those feelings around. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and dim the lights and begin with the crystal and turban shell scry. I'll be right back in just a moment, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, I'm back. Give me just a moment, please, to line up to the crystals. Crystal first, Spirit? Yes, okay, thank you. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does our lovely Virgo need to know for the month of March 2022, please? Closer, please. Okay, I see a male energy. Now, please keep in mind, when I say male and female, I'm speaking only of the energies. Please elaborate more, Spirit. What is this male energy I'm seeing, please? Okay, thank you. Okay, so what I saw was a male that had a very thick head of hair, okay? And also he had a mustache that was very thick and full. Now here's the thing. His eyes, he was looking sideways. You know when you're facing straight ahead and you turn your eyes as far as you can possibly turn them without turning your head, okay? Because you're looking, you're watching, like watching over your shoulder, so you'd have something's coming around the corner, because you feel like somebody's being sneaky or deceptive. Okay, that's what I got from this male energy. So there's definitely some kind of situation here, Virgo, where you're going to be deceived. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Please show me, tell me, or both. What does Virgo... Okay. Wow. Okay. Spirit, please elaborate more on that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, Virgo. So what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing it looks like a Labrador retriever. It's like he's standing on his head. Okay, I'm only seeing like the head, and just a partial bit of the neck, but I can tell he's upside down. Okay, now normally when I see any type of dog in symbolization, that's telling me loyalty, friendship, best friends, someone who's going to protect you, or that you're being protected by someone in this physical realm, or by your holy angel spirit guides, a loved one that's passed on. But in this case, this is different. I've never seen this with a dog before being upside down. So this is telling me it's the exact opposite, okay? So it's a dog, first of all, that's supposed to mean these things, okay? But it's not. So it's putting on the persona to you, Virgo, that it's this loyal, dependable friend, okay? But in reality, it's doing something against you. It's not being, it's just not being the loyal, trusted friend that it's supposed to be. Now, this doesn't have to be a friend. I want you to understand this. This can be a work environment. This can be neighbors. This can be relatives, okay? However this resonates for you in your current situation. Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Okay, now I'm supposed to go to the shell, I was just told. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me, tell me, or both. What does Virgo need to know for March 2022, please? Closer, please. Okay, I'm seeing a female energy here. No, okay, this female energy turned into a male energy with glasses on. These are regular like eye spectacles. Okay, so what this is telling me is there is a female energy that started out in this situation. So very nurturing, kind, loving, like I was saying, feel like the babysitter or feel like the parent to this person or this group of people. And then this person, because of someone being deceptive, has had to turn into this male energy to stand up for themselves, okay? Because with the glasses on, and they're the glasses to see, they're not sunglasses, so they're clear. That's telling me you're gaining clarity about that person, that situation, or that group of people. Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Okay, Virgo. I see one person that's like attached to you in a good way. And there, okay, so there's this one energy that attached to your right arm and actually became part of your right arm, okay? But then I see two energies that are standing pretty far away from you, and those two energies, it's like, it's hard to explain. It's like seeing, what are they called? Hyenas, that's it. It's seeing hyenas, and it's like they're laughing at you. And they're cubs. So they're still not mature. There's the maturity again. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And so now, Virgo, I just watched you and this person that is with you that's like, okay, thank you, Spirit. So this person that's with you, this could be a person in spirit. This could be a person that's literally right there with you. It could be a significant other. It could be a best friend, a relative. But whoever that person is that was attached to your right arm, okay, Spirit, just help me to understand that that's that same, remember I told you when the female energy was opening that garage door, there was a male energy standing behind her. Okay, that's what this is. So that person that attached to your right arm is a person who is your true friend, or there to truly encourage you or keep you uplifted, okay, during this time. And so I actually saw you, Virgo, transform from the first energy into this big dog yourself. And you're looking the other direction. So you're not even looking at the hyenas. Because like they were still laughing when you transformed. But you turned the other way, and you turned into, what is that dog's name? Marmaduke. You turned into like that extra huge dog, so much larger than those hyenas, okay? And you didn't even pay them any mind. So I feel like what Spirit's saying is, again, you may feel like throwing some choice words at them, some colorful words, when this situation occurs. But Spirit's saying, look the other way. Okay? Just set your boundaries and set them strong. Okay? Now, I would never ever, Virgo, ask anyone to, unless they're in an abusive situation, I would never ever bring up to leave someone, okay, especially if it's someone in your family or, you know, a close relative or something like that. So that's not what I'm saying, but I am saying, please understand, when you set this boundary, you need to really stick with it, okay? Because these two hyenas, and it doesn't mean that there has to be two, okay? I want you to understand that as well. This could be one, this could be a group. But what I'm seeing here are two hyenas, so that's how I'm going to describe it. But these two hyenas do not have your highest good. At all, okay? They do not have your back whatsoever, okay? But They may try to linger on. Thank you, Spirit. They may try to linger on, trying to talk their way out of it, just like when the man was walking down the stairs, saying something like, well, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, when he wasn't even supposed to be there, okay? He was caught. But he was still trying to talk his way out of it, okay? So I feel like this person, group of people, situation, somehow is going to try to make things look like they were in the right, or they didn't do anything wrong, and because you know something on them, and they're afraid that you're going to talk. So they feel like, even though, okay, I don't really want to be friends with this Virgo, but if I don't stay in contact with this Virgo is going to tell everything that they know about me. And that could be really bad for me. So that's what they're thinking, okay? That's really what I'm getting here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's a little twisted, isn't it? I see why you may have some choice words to say. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and back away from the scrying. I'm going to turn the lights back on, so I'll be back in just a moment, and we'll begin with the cards. Okay, Virgo, I'm back. Okay, Spirit, which deck would you like to begin for Virgo, March 2022, please? Which deck, please? Virgo, March 2022. Which deck, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. This one? No? Okay. Spirit wants me to start with this deck. This is very interesting because this is the only deck that I actually read in reverse, because I usually use this with my love readings. But Spirit's wanting me to pull this deck out for you now. So, listen to Spirit and use this deck. So there must be a clear and precise communication, wording that Spirit is wanting to bring through for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what information would you like to give Virgo? This one? Yes. So we'll leave it like that. More from this deck? Yes. What information would you like to give Virgo, please? Ooh, okay, thank you. This one? Yes. And we're going to leave it like that. Okay. Alright, more from this deck? Yes. Ooh, okay. This one, Spirit? Yes. Okay. More from this deck, Spirit? No. Okay. Alright, give me just a moment, please. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so what came out first was child. Okay? Just have fun. Ego block. Permission slip. Overly optimistic in playtime. So what I'm feeling that Spirit's saying here, Virgo. Okay, ego block. Now, when this situation happens, okay, I feel like it's really you're gonna feel like it's really like someone cutting you with a knife with whatever they're doing. Like it's gonna hurt your heart so bad, okay, because they're breaking your trust. And when they break your trust, it's going to, besides the hurt, okay, it's going to, again, make you angry, okay, which is, that's expected. And at that point is when you need to make sure to watch your words. You need to be like the big dog that transformed there. Just turn the other way. Set your boundaries right then, okay? Because right here it also says permission slip, okay? Giving yourself permission to set those boundaries with that person or that group of people, okay? And it says here overly optimistic, and I definitely feel like in this situation that you've had clues before, but you've been so optimistic about this person or this group of people that you still keep coming back, okay? It's almost like you keep wanting to try to find the good in them, okay? And you keep feeling like, okay, if I mother them, if I nurture them enough, if I babysit them enough, then they're going to listen. They're going to start listening. They're going to turn it around, okay? But Spirit's saying, no, that's not really how it's going to work, okay? And so what Spirit's asking you to do is when this situation happens, turn the other way and it's playtime. Set those boundaries and, okay, playtime for you, Virgo, okay? You go have fun. You do something that makes your heart sing, okay? Regardless of what that is. And then here we have self-love, time for reflection, okay? Now, turning into your intuition, taking care of yourself, okay? So I feel like what's going to happen is, because like I said, this is going to be a lot of heart hurt. This is, even though, like I said, I feel like you have seen prior to this situation that this person or this group of people could very easily deceive you or hurt you, you still continue to go back. Okay? Back around. It's like going back for more. Okay? And I feel like Spirit's saying, no, 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 no. Hold back. No. No, no. Don't fall back into it. Okay? And take the time for yourself. Go in yourself in connection with the Holy Divine. Okay? Get your answers. Ask your questions. And allow the Holy Divine to intuitively guide you. Okay? And it's going to be a time, because, you know, you're going to have to start, first of all, I feel like it's going to kind of be like a hermit mode, because you're going to feel kind of at a loss for a moment, okay? But once you do go into that hermit mode, I feel like, you know, while you're there, that's going to be a good time to be able to reflect. It's going to be a good time to be able to I'm trying to think of how to say this. See how not to return back to that situation, and to be able to end that cycle. Okay? And then the next thing we have is excess, a hollow feeling. Okay? Imbalance, emptiness. Okay? I definitely feel like that's what's coming in. All because of someone being a little nasty, okay, to you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and see what else. Spirit, what other guidance would you... Okay, this one. Thank you. Virgo, I'm so sorry. I really am. You just remember, Virgo, you have someone, whether it's in this world or another, that is right there with you, attached right to you, okay? Molded in together. Please don't feel lost, my friend. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all through with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth. What guidance would you like to give for Virgo? March 2022. Thank you, Spirit. This one? Yes. Okay. More from this deck. Yes. Woo. Thank you. Woo. Okay. These, Spirit. Yes. Okay. More from this deck. Yes. Okay. Keep these in order. As I said, I do not read in reverse unless Spirit tells me to, except for this deck. What other guidance would you like to give, lovely Virgo, for March 2022, please, Spirit? Woo. Okay. These? Yes. More from this deck? No. Thank you. Okay. Okay, give me just a moment, please. Yes. Okay, so with this card, the first one. Now, please keep in mind when I do have numbers that come up, I'm going to give you my interpretation, okay, of the reduced number. I'm going to give you the full number to please look up. Just type in angel number meaning 20, okay, for this one. So any number I give you, just say, you know, just type it in, something like that. Angel meaning 20, number 20, okay? Be sure to use your intuition, always, always. Now, hidden realms. Create conscious awareness, okay? Now, so actually this is the number 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. This is about balance. The yin and the yang. Positive and negative energies needing to be balanced out. Things hidden. So there's the deception. Needing clarity. It's about finding that balance and how to come together, okay? And the togetherness, that can be you and a person, or that can be actually you yourself, okay? Needing to find balance and come together spiritually, okay? The number 2 is also about contemplation, okay? Seeing that there's something taking place and you have this path you can take or this path you can take, and looking and evaluating both paths and saying, okay, which one do I want to take? If I take this one, this may happen. If I take this one, this may happen. But you have to remember that Spirit said to make sure to go within when you feel that depressed, hollow feeling, okay? To go within and ask Spirit to reveal to you. And it could be in the form of, yes, intuitively you could receive information. It could be, you're driving down the car and driving down the road in a car and you hear a certain song and there's your answer and you'll know it, okay? Or there's something you'll see on TV and it'll be your answer, okay? Or someone will just come up to you out of the blue and tell you something and they have no idea why they're telling you this, but you'll know, okay? So, yeah, I definitely feel like you need to be watching for the answers on which path to take. I'm going to read from the book on this one for you because I feel like this one's extremely important, okay? And I want to make sure that you receive everything that you need to know from this card and this reading. Hidden realms. Create conscious awareness. Analyze your dream cycles. Traditionally, shamans are the gatekeepers to the hidden realms of ancient wisdom and magic. Assessing the hidden realms for further meaning and insight into a soul's pain or an individual's dis-ease. Using conscious communication, the shaman works to bridge the realms between humanity and creation. Communicating with the elementals, nature, animal realms, ancestors, angelic forces, and spiritual beings that serve humanity as guardians, guides, teachers, and masters, and more, is the role of the shaman. These ancient practices have been developed and refined across time with shamans, seers, visionaries, serving their communities as mediators between the human experience and the world of nature. Restoring power to those who have experienced disempowerment or physical experience, shamanic practitioners reconnect the aspects of the soul that have been lost through trauma or life experiences. Right now, you're being asked to connect to the hidden realms, expanding your consciousness, to open your mind wide and reconnect with your soul for deep healing and transformation. There is much to be learned from the hidden realms that can assist you in your waking life. Examine your dream cycles and interpret your subconscious messages. Creating conscious awareness will allow you to actively connect to your universal guardians, the elements, and the celestial realm. Like any learned skill, practice will improve the strength of your connection. Pay attention to any symbols, animals, or visual images that appear in your life now, as there is deep meaning that applies to you. Okay, so what this book recommends, it says a shadow aspect of this card, so this is going to be things to watch out for, okay, is social disconnection, daydreaming, or codependency, okay? And then a sacred crystal that they recommend is Numite, and that's N-U-U-M-M-I-T-E. And then an angel assistance that they recommend is Guardian Angel Celia, and that's, or you could pronounce it as well, Celia. That's S-E-A-L-I-A-H. And this is a guardian angel that assists with psychic and spiritual awakening and transformation. And an affirmation, if you would like to use this one, that they recommend is, I am a clear and successful mediator of conscious divine communication. Very, very good. Yeah, so see, it's going to really hurt, my friends. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so now next we have Sacred Divinity. Now this is the number 30, So you'll want to look that up, and I'm going to give you the number 3, okay? It says there are 2 paths ahead. Now, right here you had the number 2. So this is the contemplating, okay? This is the going within. And what should I do? Waiting for that answer, okay? Now you have, on the next step of the journey, you have the number 3, okay? Sacred divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. So you're coming out of this situation into, okay, I'm either making my decision now because I have obtained information that I needed to know to see clearly, or I have already made while in hermit mode, while in meditation, I have already made my choice, okay? And so now I'm no longer contemplating. I'm at least beginning to put something into action, okay? Which path that I'm going to take. Doesn't mean you're stepping out on that path yet, but you are taking action, at least in your mind, that, hey, this is what I'm going to do, okay? And then the next card, we have Astral Travel, and that's another number 3. So you have the number 33. Now, you may be seeing 333 a lot, and if you haven't be watching, I'm sure you're going to be noticing a lot of synchronicities, and it doesn't have to be just 333. You could be seeing 1111, 222, any type of synchronistic numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. But just be on the lookout for those, and know that when you see those synchronistic numbers that keep occurring, know to go ahead and, just as I'm having you to look up these numbers, look them up as well when you see them, okay? Because it is your guardian angels and the Holy Divine intervening in your life and giving you messages from the divine realm, okay? So, astral travel, caution needed. Yes. So what this is saying is, make sure basically to keep yourself in nothing but love and truth when you go into meditation, okay? Make sure to thank all of the beautiful celestial realms of love for keeping you protected as you go into meditation, for keeping you safe and only allowing positive energies to connect with you, okay? And I also feel like this isn't it's not just for when you're in meditation. I also feel like when you're going into this repressed or hollow feeling, okay? Spirit also wants you to learn to be able to find what makes your heart sing, and do that, okay? Look away from that situation. Find what makes you happy, because that's going to help pull you out and help you begin that healing process, okay? Because this situation is going to be real. I'm telling you, this situation is going to shock you, but at the same time, you're going to be like, well, I knew it. I knew they would. That's what I feel for a lot of you. But you've had so much optimism for this person or this group of people. It's like with all your heart, you wanted them to do good. You just wanted them to succeed. And it's kind of like helping someone, bringing them off the street, giving them shelter, this is just an example, cooking them nice, beautiful, warm meals to eat, getting them a job, and then the next thing you know, you wake up and they're gone and they've robbed you blind. It's kind of a feeling like that. It's like you knew there was the chance of that when you brought them in. But you went ahead and did it because you were optimistic and you really felt in your heart that you needed to help this person, right? But then not the roles, but the situation changes, and it's kind of like you get poopied on. Okay? Okay, then we have the number 5. Number 5 is all about change, and it says between worlds, new directions. Okay? So, between worlds, and I feel like what this card is saying, you know, basically between worlds as in, between the hurt feeling and starting fresh. Okay? You may go back and forth. You may attempt to do what makes your heart sing. You know, that could be painting, singing, going for a beautiful walk at the park, or, you know, whatever that is that makes your heart happy. But then, you know, you might do that, and then it's kind of like a wishy-washy energy of, you know, like then when you get back home, your thoughts automatically go to that situation, you know. So it may take you a little bit of time, okay, and that's okay. We all heal differently, you know, and the main thing to take away from this is that your life is going to be in a new path, okay, a new direction that's going to be a beautiful one. It's just getting through that not so fun part first, okay, seeing the clear picture. Remember what I saw in the crystals, the male energy that had on the glasses, okay, seeing with clarity. But you need to see that in order to move on, to begin this new chapter in your life, because this is, right now, I've been seeing in a lot of readings, not just ones I've posted on YouTube, but personal ones as well, where a lot of people, it's like some kind of big shift where everyone is beginning to shed what no longer serves them, to start a new, fresh beginning, a new cycle, okay? So Virgo, you're not alone. I want you to know that. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to see which symbol or symbols that Spirit would like to give you as we begin to close this reading. Oh, yes, look at this. Okay, I hope you can see that well. It's an ocean wave, okay? And it's within a circle. Now, the circle is a representation of eternity, okay? It just keeps going. There's no end, okay? And the ocean wave, okay? Now, this ocean wave is very peaceful, okay? I'm feeling peace from it. It doesn't look like it's riled up or anything like that. And water, one of its symbolizations is emotion. So I feel like Spirit's letting you know that you will get the healing that you need as long as you take the steps. You know, be careful how you react. And, you know, when you find out, when you catch this person, be very careful. Spirit wants you to be the better person here, okay? And, give me just a moment. Thank you, Spirit. And Spirit wants you okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit also wanted me to tell you another meaning of water is the Holy Spirit. Okay? So eternally, Holy Spirit, okay? So you are definitely not alone, Okay, you're being watched over. This is beautiful, Virgo. I know this is a hard situation that you're going to go through. And I want you to know I'm definitely sending you much love and prayers, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this reading now because I feel like this is all that Spirit wants me to say about this. Just a moment. Thank you, Spirit. I just felt, Spirit, like someone holding my hand. Okay, Virgo? Spirit really wants you to know not to get depressed, to stay as happy as possible. Okay? Be creative and know that you're not alone. Alright. I'm going to close. Thank you so much, my lovely Virgos. Thank you so much, Cross Watchers. May you have a very, very blessed month. Bye-bye.